Good evening from the newsroom. The news for this Wednesday, the 24th of January. The Ministry of Finance, National Planning and Trade has given the commitment that it will provide the funds to pay for all Seychellois workers up to grade 5 in the Indian Ocean tuna salary structure. This covers 350 out of 375 workers at the company.
The ministry says in a communique that this is in line with government objective of ensuring that lower income workers are safeguarded. The ministry has also urged IoT management to consider payment for the remaining workers on higher incomes. It has rejected the statement made on Facebook regarding non-payment of 13th-month salary for Seychelles workers at IoT. It is important to note that IoT is a profitable commercial entity operating in the international trade zone, with the government holding only 40% shares. Despite having no obligation to do so, the government has decided to use taxpayers' funds to cover this payment and has instructed IoT to make the necessary payments. The government expects IoT to make a greater effort in the future to contribute towards the 13th-month salary for its Seychelles workers as part of ongoing discussions with other shareholders.
President Wavel Ramkalawan, accompanied by Vice President Ahmed Afif, conducted a full-day visit yesterday to key locations on Praslin and La Digue. The visit was primarily to assess and review the progress of certain critical projects, as well as to address some pertinent pending issues.
On Praslin, the delegation visited Anse Marie-Louise area and the coastline stretch along Amitié Road to Ros-Corbiceau, where coastal erosion is severely affecting the coastline and has partially damaged the road. Immediate action for the construction of a seawall to protect the coastline is underway, and in the interim, the President has given instructions for rock armoring to be done to temporarily minimize the road degradation. The two leaders were accompanied by district authorities, including members of the National Assembly. Discussion on housing projects and desilting projects were also part of the agenda. The delegation also addressed issues relating to road rehabilitation and the installation of streetlights. On La Digue, President Ramkalawan and Vice President Afif, accompanied by the liaison officer for La Digue, visited the La Digue plateau areas flooded during the recent heavy rains, progress at the site of the new sewage plant, locations where desilting works are required, and coastal erosion sites where remedial actions are needed at Anse-Sévère and Anse-Sous d'Argent. The President said that with the start of the new year 2024, it was important to visit the two islands, to review and understand the situation on the ground, and to ensure key projects set to benefit the Praslin and La Digue communities are executed in a timely manner.
The trial in a murder case is continuing in the Supreme Court. The case of Nicole Isidore, who has been charged with the murder of Cliff Pillay on December 7th, 2022, at the Northeast Point playing field, is continuing. The first witness in the case against Nicole Isidore, a police officer, gave her account of the work she did on the case. She's a police corporal attached to the Scientific Support Unit who photographed the said scene of a crime post-mortem, amongst others. The Office of the President has today announced the appointment of the new board of the Financial Services Authority, the FSA. Patrick Payet has been reappointed as chairperson, and Mohamed Salih has been appointed as the new vice chairperson of the FSA board. The other board members are Randolph Samson, Selina Joymon, Kahaki Jerry, Robert Stravens, Samantha Esparon, Anne Rosette, and Richard Rampal. The board members have been appointed for a 3-year period effective from the 21st of January. Audrey Potin will also join the board as a member with effect from the 19th of February. And the Office of the President has also announced the appointment of the new board of the Seychelles Postal Services. Norman Weber has been reappointed as chairperson, and Tessa Henderson has been appointed as the new vice chairperson. The other board members are Mariela Buisson, Ayoub Adam, Ruth Poole, Demelza Valentin, Marcus Elizabeth, Tessia Labonté, and Christophe Madeleine. The board members have been appointed for a 3-year period effective from the 21st of January. 31 teachers and other officials from the Ministry of Education participated in a blood donation exercise this morning as part of their contribution to help replenish the blood bank. Their gesture coincides with World Education Day today, marked under the theme Learning for Lasting Peace. Present to support the teachers and other officials were the Principal Secretary for Education Sector Development, John L'Espérance, the Chief Executive Officer for the Healthcare Agency, Dr. Danny Louange, and the Chief Technologist at the Blood Transfusion Center, Joanne Michel. She said the blood stock in the blood bank was very low and has appealed for more blood donations. The OCAP Primary School has got 4 new desktop computers and monitors. This is a donation from the international We Love You Foundation based in South Korea. The IT equipment was handed over to the school this morning.
It was the Director General for Institutional Support Services in the Ministry of Education, Bena Anfi, a librarian, and a student who received the donation of 4 desktop computers and monitors on behalf of the school from the branch manager of the International We Love You Foundation, Joshua Kim. Also present were teachers, pupils, representatives of We Love You, MNA of the district, representatives of the Ministry of Education, among others. Mr. Kim said that the foundation is determined to improve people's lives through programs and volunteer services. He hoped this gesture will be of great help to the students' learning.
We Love You Foundation hopes that children's passion for learning will not cool down. I'm very happy that the We Love Foundation can support the bright future of the Seychelles children today. Although it is small, I hope it will be helpful in improving children's academic efficiency.
The head teacher of OCAP School, Kathleen Samson, expressed her gratitude towards the foundation and said that these equipments will be useful as schools are now using more technology for learning.
Pupils' learning style has evolved and is still evolving, and as a school, we need to keep abreast with such changes in order to cater for our learners' needs. Our kids prefer technology over sitting and browsing through pages of our mostly outdated books. The computer will therefore serve a great purpose to offer our pupils new learning experiences, access to unlimited educational resources.
And with this, we come to the end of this news summary. I'll be back at 8 with the news in Creole. Have a very pleasant evening.